Dear students, today we will continue with inventory reports, and in that statements of inventory. Statements of inventory contains various reports related to inventory, and here you can see how the screen is. If you select Gateway of Tally display menu, it will display statements of inventory menu, and in that the first option is go down. Okay, and the second one stock query, then cost estimation, sales order summary, purchase order summary, reorder status, statistics, and quit. And the first one go down. This option is to see summary of selected go down, and this report displays closing balance quantities of each item, even the rate and value of stock item at the selected go down. If there are 3-4 go down, each go down how many items are left. Okay, along with rate we can find out using go down. And the method is gateway of tally. Switch to gateway of tally, then in that display menu, then statements of inventory, then switch to go down, then the select required go down from the list. Next is categories. This option is to see the summary of selected categories. By default it will not show in this menu, but if the category is activated along with group, then only it will show the categories here, and that selected categories we can display. Selected category information we can display by using this category option. This report displays closing balance quantity, rate and value of stock item for the selected category. And the method gateway of tally display statements of inventory, categories, select required categories from the list. Then the stock query. This option is to display the each item's information. You can take each stock item and you can find out the related report related to that item by using stock query. It shows the part number, stock group, stock category, available, closing quantity, balance and selling price. Method is same in statements of inventory, stock query and select required item from the list. And the next one is cost estimation. This is to estimate cost of stock items. Okay, you can estimate the stock of items available in the godown for the present time by using cost estimation statement. Gateway of tally displays statements of inventory, cost estimation, select required stock group from the list. And then sales order summary. Okay, if you have taken sales order voucher, then even we can display the summary of sales order by using this option. And the method is gateway of tally display statements of inventory, sales order summary. And then purchase order summary is to display summary of purchase order that have been generated. Okay, even it shows the quantity ordered, price and amount for all the purchase order. Gateway of tally display statements of inventory, then the purchase order summary. Next is purchase bills pending. Okay, if the bills are pending, then only it will display the purchase bills pending option. Bills are pending means if you have taken delivery note or maybe the receipt note concept in the inventory, then only it will display the method of purchase bills pending, sales bill pending. Okay, that means in the godown items are available, so okay, items are delivered but not made the entry in the accounting, then it will show the purchase bills pending. It will show the pending purchase bills. If you have entered receipt note or rejection out, with a new tracking number but have not entered purchase or debit note linking the transaction, then although the inventory transactions have been recorded, relevant accounting entries are still pending. And if you want a list of bills for which inventory transactions have been completed, then we can find out by using purchase bill pending option. And to view purchase bills pending, Gateway of Tally displays statements of inventory, purchase bills pending. And this option, it will display only if there is a purchase bills are pending. Otherwise, it will not show this option. Here you can see the diagram purchase bills pending. When we are selecting, it will display goods received but bills not received. Okay, these are the bills pending. We have received goods but still bills are not received or bills are not entered in the tally. Okay, that intimation it gives by using purchase bills pending. And the same type of method is sales bill pending. Okay, and here these are related to delivery note and rejection in. Okay, purchase bill pending is related to receipt note and rejection out, and sales bill pending is related to delivery note or rejection in. That means you have sold the item, maybe you have delivered the item to the customer but not give sales bill. Okay, that concept it shows in the sales bill pending by the help of tracking number concept. And the method is go to Gateway of Tally, display statements of inventory, sales bill pending. You can see how the report is. Sales bill pending, goods delivered but bills not made. Then the reorder status. It gives information on available stock, reorder level, minimum reorder quantity, and accordingly the next order to be placed by the business concern. This report will help you in taking the appropriate decision for timely purchase of materials and will readily provide all relevant information required for placement of a purchase order. Okay, the reorder concept is maybe for example, every time maybe you will purchase 100 items, and when it is reaching, the stock is reaching to 10 items, then you have to order it. That type of concept we can make by using reorder status. Okay, that reorder concept is for that purpose. And to display that reorder status, you can see here, go to Gateway of Tally, display statements of inventory, reorder status, then we can select the group. So here you can see items under computer spares. So all these items, closing stock, purchase order pending, sales order due, okay, net available, reorder level, okay, shortfall, 50 number, 180 number, 130 number. So minimum reorder quantity, order to be placed, at least 100 number you have to place it as an order, 180, then 130. Since this is a shortfall, items available only this much, then you have to reorder, you have to place the orders. Okay, that we can find out how many number of items we need to sell. That we can find out by using reorder status. Statistics. This displays all the vouchers, masters related to the transactions. Okay, this option is available in 2-3 menu. In the same way in the statements of inventory. So Gateway of Tally display statements of inventory statistics. Then the statutory info. Statutory means maybe the taxation reports. Okay, statutory info. Taxation report we can display by using statutory info. And here they have given VAT, okay, even the TDS, TCS, nowadays even GST, all those concepts are available in statutory info. The options related to statutory information will be active only we enable the applicable taxes. Like if you enable VAT, it shows the VAT report. If you enable service tax excise, it will show the service tax excise report. TDS, TCS concept, then TDS, TCS. GST, then it will show the GST reports. And that we can activate by using F11, and in that F3, that is statutory part. Okay. And to access statutory info, Gateway of Tally, display statutory info. In that we can select the required tax report. We can see here. Okay. If the VAT is active, it will show VAT classification, excise duty classification, service categories, TDS nature of payment, deducted types. Okay. Fringe benefit tax. Okay. FBT assessee type, FBT category, all those information it displays. Statutory reports. Okay, this option displays the statutory reports menu, which is used to see dealer excise reports, VAT reports, CST report, service tax report, TDS report, TCS report, FBT reports. Okay, even this option is displayed only if the related taxations are active. And to access statutory reports, Gateway of Tally, display statutory report, select required tax report. And in the display menu, there is a cash or funds flow option. Cash or funds flow. This option is to display cash flow or fund flow statement and summarize of selected period. It contains following sub options. Cash flow is the inflow and outflow of cash during an accounting period. Okay, as you already know in the commerce part, cash flow is the inflow and outflow of cash during an accounting period. A cash flow gives the cash flow including bank balances. Cash flow statement also be used as receipts and payment statement. The cash flow statement can be generated for monthly, quarterly by using button quarterly, that is Alt plus F5. Okay, monthly, quarterly you can display by using Alt F5. By default it shows monthly, even you can display quarterly. Okay. To view cash flow, go to Gateway of Tally, display cash or funds flow, cash flow. Then press Alt plus F2 to change the period, to change the date range. Okay, even you can take the date range as 1/4/2018 to 30th/9/2018. The cash flow statement is displayed as shown. Okay, from 1st April to 30th September. It will display the cash flow, inflow and outflow. Okay. How much cash is coming into the cash accounts or bank account, how much cash is going from cash or bank account, and the net flow. A fund flow statement is a report which explains the movement of funds during an accounting period, and this statement consists of two parts: source of funds, application of funds. As you already know, source of funds is nothing but income and liability, and the application of funds means asset and expenses. Okay, and this statement, the fund flow statement, is a report which explains the movement of source of funds and application of funds, and the difference between the two shows the net change in the working capital during the period. Only those transactions that affect the net working capital of the firm find place in this statement. The fund flow statement is a supplement to the two principal financial statements. The transaction which increases working capital are source of funds, and the transaction which decreases working capital are application of funds. To view funds flow, go to Gateway of Tally, Display, Cash or Funds Flow, Funds Flow. And even you can press Alt plus F2 to change the period, and the statement will be displayed as shown. Okay, same like cash flow, but the method we are taking is same nearly, but it will show the fund flow. Working capital opening, closing, and the funds flow. In Tally, there is one more option called list of accounts. Use of this option is sometime maybe you want to display the chart of accounts. Okay, all the ledgers and groups are available in the accounts info, and you want to display that chart. Just you want to display. Okay, you want to display the heads, that is groups, and all the ledgers used in that group. Okay, you want to display that list, that we will call it as a chart of accounts, that we can display by using list of accounts option of a display menu. Here you can see how it displayed, like list of ledgers, branch or division, capital account, direct expenses. You can see here 28 groups are used, and in that 113 ledgers are used. That means 113 ledgers are created under these 28 groups. So go to Gateway of Tally, Display, List of Accounts. You can drill down to ledger name to alter its details by pressing Enter. That means even you can make changes in the ledger pressing Enter. If you press Enter on the group, then it will show the ledgers. Then if you press on the ledger, even you can edit the ledger even by using list of accounts. Okay, and alternatively use key Shift plus Enter from the group head to reduce the details. Then the exception report. Exception report is to track unusual transactions or balances. Go to Gateway of Tally, Display, Exception reports. Here you can see the report or menu, and it will display negative stock, negative ledgers, overdue receivable, overdue payable, memorandum vouchers, reversing journals, optional voucher, post-dated vouchers, email IDs, excise dealer, and the first one is negative stock exception report. And this negative stock report displays list of all stock items that have a negative quantity. In Tally, at the time of billing, even though the item is not available, it will allow you to make the bill, but it will display that one as a minus quantity number, and 4 quantities are not available, but you have sold 8 items. Then it will display the stock as -4, and that we will call it as a negative stock, and that report we can display by using negative stock in the exception report. Here you can see, okay, even the item A is not available, item B is not available, and it will display the minus for both the item. That means 297 quantities are not there, but we have sold it. Same way, negative ledgers. This option displays list of ledger balance that is opposite to the nature of the account. For example, creditor account with a debit balance. Creditor account must be with the credit balance, but creditor account with a debit balance, and a bank account with a credit balance. Bank account must be with debit balance. If there is a credit balance, then we will call it as a negative ledger. And to display negative balance ledger, go to Gateway of Tally, Display Exception Reports, Negative Ledger. And then overdue receivable. It is used to display bills outstanding or bill receivable. It contains list of all sales invoices that are due as of the specified period. This report gives pending amount, due date of receipt, overdue days. Go to Gateway of Tally, display, exception reports, overdue, receivable. Okay, you can see here in the figure how it looks. Okay, bills receivable, date, then party's name, okay, pending amount. Okay, this much bills must be receivable. That means this much many number of bills we have to receive in our business to complete the purchase transaction. Thank you, students. In the next class, we will continue with other concepts. Thank you. God bless you.